Hi everyone, it's now week 4 of the lockdown here in the United Kingdom, and looks like we've got another 3 weeks to go before we return to some form of normalcy. I think it's going to be a lot longer than that, but then we'll wait and see what the government has to tell us. It is during this time that I've been doing some research into the national health system that I noticed some very troubling statistics. Now, for example, of the national healthcare workers who have succumbed to the COVID-19 virus, 38% are of coloured extraction. So that means that they are either from Africa, from Asia, India, Pakistan, or somewhere in the Middle East. That is a tremendously high statistic amongst the National Health Service. So I then looked at doing some research into whether or not these statistics have some form of historical background. And what I discovered was that when the Crossrail link was being excavated, the excavators discovered mass burial sites of slaves that had been brought here by the Romans during the occupation. Now, those slaves had worked on all the projects that the Romans were building, and obviously were not living in great conditions and in a climate that they were unused to. The mass, or the majority of those slaves, it turns out, had died from tuberculosis. Now, there's a worrying similarity between the cause of death of those slaves and what we're now seeing within the national health system. If there is a correlation between the lung disease of tuberculosis and this COVID-19 virus, then the government needs to address this very urgently. So in researching the COVID-19, I discovered that one of the issues is where people's immunity system is being compromised. And one of the benefits that I've noticed for myself, having come from Southern Africa and being used to a lot of sun, is that the vitamin D3 supplements that I've been taking during the winter months are very beneficial. My suggestion to the NHS and to the government is to urgently roll out the use of vitamin D3 in a liquid format, if possible, or if they have the tablets available for health caregivers. That way, anybody who is working within the NHS, who is not getting outdoors, who is not getting enough sunshine, and is unable to process the natural vitamin D3 that we get through our skin, they will then be able to supplement that and hopefully stave off a large number of the unnecessary deaths that we're now seeing with the COVID-19 virus. I hope that this has been helpful. I hope that the government will do something about this. And if not, I would suggest that you get out there and speak to your NHS care providers, and you speak to the government directly and ask them to provide you with supplements of vitamin D3. We call it liquid sunshine, and hopefully it also will help with depression, with anxiety, with a large number of other benefits as well. So here goes. Let's hope that they are listening. Thank you for listening, and God bless.